Hey everybody, so this video I'm gonna do something a little different than what I typically do. Instead of showing like my holdbacks or some of the absolute greatest and newest things that I'm producing, I'm gonna show some new stuff that I either recently put up for sale on the website or that I'm about to put up for sale on the website. I've been really making a push over the winter here to get as many of these ball pythons up on the website and on the morph market as possible. I'm trying to average at least 200 new snakes per month. I've got many more to go yet. I feel like we just took pictures of 55 new snakes yesterday, and I just feel like I'm barely scratching the surface for what I have here right now. So I'm going to show a few snakes that I either just recently put up for sale or ones that I'm about to put up for sale, hopefully by the time you see this or within the next few days anyway. But before I do that, I want to talk about this Lacey Act situation that's going on right now. Please go to usark.org and donate or become a member. We need as much help as possible. Anybody who has any kind of reptile or amphibian as a pet needs to get on board with this. You can donate as little as $5, I believe. You can become a member, which is the most important thing. When USARK approaches these legislators, if they see that we only have a couple thousand members, they're not really going to take us seriously. If there are hundreds of thousands of members, they're going to take us a lot more seriously. So the most important thing you can do to help us to be able to continue to do this hobby, this industry, this profession, is to become a USARK member. So please go to usark.org and do whatever you can. If you can't do a lot, that's okay. Everybody does whatever they can. I just renewed my gold member subscription yesterday, and I will continue to do that. I'll continue donating animals to the USARK auctions at the NARBC expos. I'll do whatever I can. We might actually even run a sale at some point where a portion of the sale is going to go to USARK. We haven't quite got the details for that figured out, but I think that's in the near future. And speaking of sales, if you want to get in on some sales that we have, some exclusive sales, make sure to subscribe to our newsletter on my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com. You can get access to snakes available before, or get notified that snakes are available before the general public sees it. And you can also, we occasionally do send out promo codes through our newsletter. So make sure to subscribe to our newsletter at royalconstrictordesigns.com. Lots of syllables in that URL. So anyway, enough of that. Let's actually look at some snakes here. So these are, like I said, some snakes that are all for sale. They are either on the website now or they will be up within the next few days. So let's just take a look. I just picked out some kind of random ones that I really like a lot, so hopefully you guys will like them too. This first one is really cool, one of the darker ball pythons that I've ever produced, and he's not cooperating very well. Come on, let's unball. This is a Super Ghi Mojave. There he goes. Same general look as a regular Ghi Mojave, a little bit different color, more of the browns are taken out, and really nice smooth pattern. You don't see too much of the pattern in the sides. It's a really cool dark snake. I really debated whether or not to keep him. This is a male, but I can't keep everything. As much as I try, I can't keep everything. So this guy is going to be available very soon. So that's a Super Ghi Mojave. One of the coolest Ghi combos in my opinion, if not the coolest. Okay, let's take a look at some more here. This next one is a hypo. This is a hypo pastel Ghi inchi. Possible super inchi too. That head's kind of making me think super inchi, but I'm not sure. But really nice yellow and orange color. I think this one's going to look awesome as an adult too. Let's see if I can get him to stretch out here a little bit so you can really see that pattern. Just a really cool, really pretty snake. And this one is a female. Okay, so that's the hypo, inchi or super inchi, pastel, GHI. Okay, the next one is a really intense albino. This is an albino leopard pinstripe. Leopard just makes every albino better. It really adds a lot of really nice bright yellows, deep yellow colors. Kind of strengthens the pinstriping pattern a little bit. So really nice look to them. I'm getting the leopard gene into a lot of my albino projects right now. Speaking of that, here's the other albino that I wanted to show today. This is an albino leopard inchi. So that's one of my favorites too, and I have a breeder male of this that's actually right now breeding a pastel inchi albino, and those are so I can make potentially super inchi albino leopards out of that. I just checked on those this morning and they are locked up. So this is, again, this is one of my favorite albino combos. I love it when you can make an albino that has really deep, dark yellows, and I just think the leopard and the inchi combine. It's weird. It gives it this kind of different color than like a regular albino leopard is bright yellow and bright white, and the inchi kind of darkens everything up quite a bit and reduces the pattern too. It's really cool. Okay. Okay, the next ones I'm going to show are a couple of Tapinos. This is a Tapino Mojave. And this one is a Tapino inchi pinstripe. So the inchi gives this real nice darker yellow color. You can see the pinstriping pattern through there. The inchi is what changes the color of the pinstripe. Instead of being like kind of whiter stripes, it's more like a, I don't know, darker yellow or orangey-ish color. And then the Tapino Mojave is completely different looking. It's got a lot of lavenders in it. Really pretty snakes. These are gorgeous as adults too. So Tapino inchi pinstripe, Tapino Mojave. I have a few of these available right now. Okay. The next ones are part of a lavender albino clown project. Here is a black pastel lavender albino 100% het clown. So a regular lavender albino clown is kind of a yellow on yellow animal. You don't really get a whole lot of contrast in them once they're adults. When they're babies, they're very high contrast, with the nice clown striping down the back. I figured that if I can get dark genes into that project, it's going to keep the white, or keep the stripe on the clown looking really, really intense and high contrast. So I'm putting several different dark genes into the lavender albino clown project. I actually haven't even produced a lavender albino clown yet, but I'm getting several different genes into it already. This one right here, I believe, is just a lavender mystic het clown. That's the brightest, most high contrasted lavender mystic that I've ever produced, so I'm actually kind of thinking there might be something else in it. But this one was produced from breeding a clown het lavender to a GHI mystic lavender. So I don't think there's GHI in this, but so it's got to just be a lavender mystic. But anyway, these two are both boys. I do have some females from that project available as well. They're either on the website or will be up very shortly. I don't have any visual lavender females for that project available right now, though I have some. I think I have a GHI double het and a mystic double het, something like that. All the female visual lavenders from that project I kept, and those will go back into that project. But I just like the looks of these snakes in general, even without having the fact that they're het for clown. But I think that these are really going to be important to make the ultimate lavender albino clown. Okay. And then the next ones are some orange dreams. This is a super orange dream inchi yellow belly pinstripe. And I think it's a fire too. It's a little lighter than most of the other super orange dream inchi pinstripes, and it could be the yellow belly that's doing that, but I think there's actually fire in this one as well. But either way, it's a spectacular. This is probably one of my favorite ball pythons from 2021. Just awesome. I still am kind of wondering why I didn't decide to keep this, but I still have her mother, so I can make more in the future. And the mother is very similar to this, actually, without fire in it, but overall look is pretty similar, and she looks phenomenal as an adult too. So yeah, I really like this snake a lot. And then the other one that I wanted to show, this is the last one for this video. This is either an orange dream or super orange dream, super inchi banana. So I'm not sure. The father of this one is the same as this, and I thought he was a super orange dream, super inchi banana, and he proved out to only be an orange dream. So I think this one's probably just an orange dream, super inchi banana, but really, really nice looking, very intense colors. You know, as they get to be adults, the contrast kind of starts to fade a little bit, where you don't see the pattern quite as much. You still see it quite a bit though, but it's just, he looks awesome as an adult, and I guarantee the snake is going to be incredible looking as an adult as well. So those are just a small sampling of some of the orange dream and super orange dream stuff that I have here. I've got quite a few that I'm going to be putting up on the website, and like I said, this girl is on the website now, I believe, and this guy will be going up within the next couple days. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. So please go to usark.org, become a member. That's so important. I mean, anybody who keeps a reptile as a pet that's not a member, you're doing the rest of the community a disservice, because we need the strength in numbers. We need the numbers with USARK. They're the only people that really care about what we're doing and about our livelihood and our hobby that we're also passionate about. And also make sure to go to my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com, to see these and other snakes that are available, and make sure to subscribe to that newsletter too. So I will be back again with another video, and yeah, hope you guys all have a great day. I'll see you soon.